This is the unboxing and full review of Google Pixel Watch 2 in 2024. Hi everyone, this is JD, your gadget review friend. Welcome, and welcome back to GadgetRevNow. Google just released the second generation of Pixel Watch, and if you own an Android or Pixel phone, this smartwatch is probably one of the highly considered wearable because of its compatibility with Android OS. It works seamlessly with Android phones because of the Wear OS, and it's a pretty good watch if you're considering pairing this with your Google phone. So today we will unbox it, set it up for the first time, and do a full review. Let's go to work. First, let's do the unboxing and set it up for the first time. But if you'd like to jump to the other parts of the video, like the full review, I will leave the timestamp on the description below. Let's quickly unbox the Google Pixel Watch 2. And for anyone who doesn't know, this is the Fitbit company that was acquired by Google. All Pixel watches are made by Fitbit, and Google put their software in it, the Google Wear OS. This is the second iteration of Pixel Watch. We have the first generation that looks similar to Pixel Watch 2. If you own the first generation, I think no one will know that you're using an older Pixel Watch. So the first thing inside this package, you have the manual and safety and warranty information. You will also have the wireless charging from Google that's only made available for Pixel Watch. We also have an extra strap, which is longer than the other one installed on the watch. And lastly, we have the Pixel Watch 2. This new Pixel Watch 2 is now made out of aluminum, which is lighter than last year's Pixel Watch. And in terms of build quality, it did not suffer because the build quality of the second generation is pretty darn good. The extra strap, as you can see, is a bit longer than the one installed. The pre-installed is for girls or kids. If you have a bigger hands, normally for a man, you need to install the extra strap. According to the manual, to detach the band, you need to press the secure button, then slide the band over to the secure button. To install the new strap, you just have to slide it back in. I like how the band was designed. You just have to tuck it in inside the other band, so it looks really clean. Now let's open the Pixel Watch 2 and set it up for the first time. It's pretty much the same as the first Pixel Watch. I think the only difference is the aluminum frame, which makes the smartphone lighter. But everything else, from the Corning Gorilla Glass 5 protection to the smart band, it's almost the same. The setup process is fairly easy and straightforward. On the watch face, it will show you how to connect your Android or Pixel phone to your Pixel Watch 2. So you have to download the Pixel Watch app on your Play Store. Make sure you open your internet and Bluetooth connectivity so it would pair with your smartwatch. And lastly, you open the app and it would automatically connect to your Pixel Watch, to your smartphone. You just have to follow the prompts on the screen. On the first setup, it would take a while for you to pair the watch. If you have an existing Fitbit account, you could also transfer your health information from the old Fitbit account to your new Pixel Watch account. And lastly, the phone will try to do a software update, so make sure the watch has enough battery. I would suggest you charge it while you're updating the watch, and you're good to go. Few things we need to know about the new Google Pixel Watch 2. It comes on 4 different colors. We have the blue, obsidian, hazel, and porcelain. The new Pixel Watch 2 has 100% recycled aluminum, and again, this materials makes the new Pixel Watch lighter than the previous model. The size of the watch is the same as the previous Pixel Watch, and the bands will work from the previous model. If you're upgrading to the Pixel Watch 2 and you have the straps or bands on your Pixel Watch, then that would work on the new Pixel Watch 2. There are 2 types of Pixel Watch 2. One is a 4G LTE version, which you can put your SIM in, and the other one is a Wi-Fi version, which we have. It is dependent on your smartphone connectivity to be able to search on the internet and do its function like the weather app and responding to your notification. Who is Stephen Curry?
According to Wikipedia, Wardell Stephen Curry II is an American professional basketball player for the Golden State Warriors of the National Basketball Association.
Pixel Watch 2 will be compatible with any Android phones with Android 9.0 or newer. Of course, this watch requires a Google account. Your health tracking requires a Fitbit account if you already have it. The display is a custom 3D Corning Gorilla Glass 5 with 320 ppi AMOLED display with DCI-P3 color. The brightness of the screen is really great. It can boost up to 1000 nits and it has always on display. The only problem I have with the always on display is it burns the 306 mAh battery really quick. Although this watch is advertised to have better battery life than the previous model, still not long lasting as the other competition. It is advertised to have 24-hour battery life with always on display, but if you're doing multiple workouts in a day like me, usually walks 2 to 3 times a day for a longer period, let's say on a weekend on the mall or on the gym, I may need to recharge the watch in the middle. I believe for heavy user, battery wouldn't last a day. Again, usage may vary from person to person. So if you're not doing a lot of workout in a day or busy opening apps or responding to your notification to your watch and just using this for time and checking notification once in a while, this watch will work for you. The charging speed is really fast compared to other smartwatches. So in 30 minutes, you'll have 50%. In 43 minutes, I'm around 70 to 80%. And just for over an hour of charging, it will give me a full charge on my Pixel Watch 2. This watch is running on Qualcomm 5100 with Cortex M33 coprocessor. It's a quad-core CPU that was advertised to be better compared to Pixel Watch 1. But on my day-to-day activity, I don't really notice any difference. But yeah, it feels a little bit smoother than the previous model. Also running on Wear OS 4.0, which means it is a fitness tracker, but Google revamped the software experience and adding wearable apps that contributes greatly on this whole smartwatch ecosystem. I still feel that some apps are a little gimmicky, like the Maps or Google Home. I feel it's easier to navigate on a smartphone on a bigger screen. Responding on your notification through the Google keyboard is a little bit stressful for me. I would rather use the voice command. The fitness tracking is really great. It has accurate steps. The heart rate monitor works really well. Same numbers as what I have on my Apple and Samsung watch. The sleep tracking is also here, but I don't really use it because it bothers me knowing how much sleep I had, because this Pixel Watch 2 tracks and scores my sleep time. But if it's something that you like to track, it is also available on Pixel Watch 2 like a typical Fitbit watch. Navigating Wear OS, changing the watch time is really easy on the clock's watch face. You just need to press and hold it for a second. And if you scroll left and right, you would be able to see the pre-installed watch faces, and you can still add if you want to. The swipe gesture is also available on Wear OS. So if you scroll left and right, you would be able to see the heart rate monitor, sleep tracking, pedometer, workout, Google Assistant, weather, and maps. And as you can see, you can use Pixel Watch 2 as your navigation using Google Maps. Scrolling down gives you a typical Android toolbar. You can change the brightness, turn off connectivity, and go to the settings quickly. And scrolling up, you will have all the notification on your apps. You can customize this. And not only you can see the notification, but you can also respond to it directly in 3 different ways, like the emoji, Google Voice, and Gboard. Clicking the button on the sides show you all the apps installed on your smartwatch. Either you can use the touch functionality or the scroll wheel to navigate through them. There's also one flush button at the top to access the recent apps. So if you want to access the most recent apps, then you can use this button. Also, Google Play is also available on Wear OS, and you can add other apps on a smartwatch like WhatsApp, Spotify, or Gmail. If you have an LTE version, then the internet is supplied via your SIM card. But if you're using the Wi-Fi version, this watch should always be connected to your smartphone. I think all in all, just for over $300, you get a really good fitness tracker that tracks your fitness, sleep, and notification. It is highly customizable because you can add watch face and install apps if you need to. Looking at 2024, where you have the Samsung Watch 6 and Apple has a problem with its Apple Watch, Google Pixel 2 I feel is a great deal. It's a balance of a great hardware and a customizable Wear OS. So this is the unboxing and full review of Google Pixel Watch 2. If you'd like to purchase this product, I will leave the link in the description below. Do you think this smartwatch is worth it? Leave your comment down below, and as always, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.